Congressman, Colonel, Dr. Brad Wenstrup, a former member of the committee and incredible veterans advocate, Brad Wenstrup.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, former Mr. Chairman. I appreciate that, Dr. Rowe. Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of this bipartisan legislation that I've sponsored with Dr. Ruiz, the Burn Pit Registry Enhancement Act. And I'm pleased to have Dr. Ruiz's medical expertise engaged on this issue. Our nation's service members experience a variety of threats to their health and well-being, many of which extend well beyond combat. The theater of war can present many health challenges which do not show up until later in life. And we're learning that burn pit exposure can be one such condition. I occasionally smelled that type of smoke that can arise from burn pits when I served in Iraq. I support increased research into the range of health impacts that can arise from burn pit exposure. In order to effectively help our nation's veterans, we need an accurate registry of service members and veterans who were exposed to burn pits, as well as detailed records of health impacts from that exposure. Currently, the Airborne Hazards and Burn Pit Registry monitors the health records of veterans exposed to burn pits. This registry helps the VA identify health conditions possibly related to burn pit exposure or other airborne hazards that can arise during military service. It also keeps exposed veterans informed about studies and treatments and helps improve programs to help veterans who are concerned that they may have been exposed to toxic chemicals while they were deployed. The Burn Pit Registry Enhancement Act will allow a veteran's family member or other selected individual to update the burn pits registry with the veteran's cause of death. This will improve the reported data available for studies related to burn pits and help researchers examine the full range of diseases, health conditions, and outcomes that may result from exposure to burn pits. Dr. Ruiz did an excellent job when he spoke to many of those types of things that we need to be concerned about. We still have a lot to understand about the impacts of burn pit exposure, no doubt about it. And this is one small but important step towards that full understanding. And I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman from Tennessee is recognized.
Preserve.